Hey folks, Mike and McGee here. Today I'm going to take you on a garden tour. This is my daughter's garden, but in the springtime I showed you how we changed. We revamped the entire system. Instead of doing traditional cultivation, we're doing wood chip mulch. We have a wood chipper and we have all kinds of limbs, unlimited, so we revamped. So let's take a little look here. We'll go through the garden gate that the boys built for their sister, and we're gonna take a look at this garden and see what we got. One thing you'll notice, when I had this garden under my jurisdiction, I didn't have flowers planted beside everything. I think that is a very neat thing that she does that I never even crossed my mind, because I'm a guy, I guess. One thing we're learning is there's differences in the pH. Obviously, you can see the corn here has different heights. So what I did, just to quickly fix it for this year, I went ahead and threw some triple 19 around these poor plants, and I think there's time to quickly get them that shot and get a crop out of it anyway. All right, let's go look at the tomatoes. Right here we got ox hearts that look like they could use some fertilizer. And over here we have some really nice looking plants, nice tomatoes of all kinds. I can't even tell you what kinds she has in here, but I'm gonna take a moment and I'll just show you some tomatoes. Right here she's got her canning tomatoes, and up here she's got her slicing tomatoes. There's a big difference in them. You want a lot of meat in a canning tomato, because when you can it, it just turns to mush anyway. So I think they're beautiful what she's got going. All right, let's go look at her green beans and her okra and stuff like that. Looks like she's starting to get some blooms on the pole beans. So we're pretty excited about that. We always grow them on these cattle panels, which makes it so easy. Just walk in, pick like this. It's really nice. They're looking good. Looks like the blooms are coming on. Growing this red okra, which looks like it's really doing good for her this year. It's just starting to put on blooms. We're getting into that hot part of the year, and okra loves heat. You can't hardly have it too hot for okra. So she's got the other kind over here, the regular Clemson spineless maybe, I don't know, but it's looking good. The peppers are behind me over here. They're not looking too good. We probably need to get some fertilizer rolling on them pretty soon. Let's go up by the cornfield where she's got her pumpkins and her squash growing. I think you'll like them. She's got squash in this garden too, but let's go look at that up there. All right, she's got a row here that's about 300 foot long. Her squash, she does spaghetti squash, all kinds of them. You can see the pumpkins here. She's got some tomatoes up here that she's wanting to save the seed from and keep them pure, away from the garden. And the corn you see behind me is the field that we planted specifically to cross the trucker's favorite with the yellow, the white trucker's favorite with the yellow Guatemalan corn. And as you see, I terraced it because it's a hillside and it tends to wash. We're fixing to get a rain right now, I hope, but you can see how the centers are wet from holding the water and the high points are dry from the wind. But the high ridges will hold that moisture down in there for a long time, and not to mention choke out the weeds that we had. So if you're interested in how we garden, it's going to be a look. I can't tell you we do it one way. Obviously we do the wood mulch garden. We've got plastic mulch over here, cardboard mulch over here, a raised bed right here, and regular, what I would call traditional cultivation method up here, which we did a lot of hand work too, as you can see. We did a lot of that by hand, but we just try to do whatever we can do to make it work. What you see over here towards these power poles is Caleb, my littlest, youngest son. Planted a bunch of squash up there, and we don't even know really what kind they are, but he's been fertilizing them, taking good care of them, kept the weeds out of them, and they are doing really good. We're excited to see what they are. So we don't promote just one particular style or method of gardening. Whatever works for you, and it looks like several different ways work for us. Drop down in the comments and let me know, what your garden style is, what you like the best. Maybe give me some ideas what I could do better. But basically that's all I've got to show you today. We hope you have a great day. We'll see you on the next video.